and turn it off quite easily. So it shouldn't have taken that long to do that.
He played,
to be honest,
13th of April, which is definitely soon enough, like close enough. And we were talking like this update rolled out like 6 months ago, maybe.
With Windows 11, I think, really. Yeah, it's just been like slowly, because there's a new security system on Windows 11, something like that. So it's been affecting all the deeper security of like you couldn't play the Battlefield beta and everything, and maybe even still Battlefield 6 on Windows 10. Like I had a few friends on older systems try out the free beta, you know.
Unlucky.
Either way, we're in. Yeah, unlucky. Sucks to suck. We're into the action as Santa's going to open up here. CT side looking good. TDK kept fully under control here, as it will be the hitting towards the site itself, and you got the two danger men, right? When you see them lighting up the kill feed, Rain against Device. Going to be very, very scary to deal with these two players. Nafany, though, unthwarted. He pushes through the smoke, leaves it all down to Rain in the 1 versus 3. He has potentially slipped past them. Now will be known about. Doesn't have armor, doesn't have a head any longer. So TDK. Nafany just on the shoulder peek here. Sees a little leg. Ooh, and a swing from Axile is an aggressive choice. He will go down early. Gun recovered and everything, but I think 100 Thieves are going to be happy with a kill to work with.
You got a minute to work with now as they ever so slightly freeze up while claiming and kind of locking down for this space. Nafany's re-aggressing, and it does work. I really thought Agil would punish him there. Not like he just fell half asleep, to be honest. A re-aggress into Nafany this time, and well, he's not asleep. So down goes Device. What started as a numbers advantage is very quickly flipped off the back of the IGL for TDK, and this now becomes really funky. Numbers don't favor them, and well, that's the situation, and it gets worse. Sugar and Artfrost combined well. Even all on Rain, he should be dead soon after.
In the game at the moment, which is certainly going to be needed for the new look IGL. Device with a nice deagle to kick off this round.
Alrighty, well. Another opener. Couldn't convert the opener from the previous round, so a little more convincing. Sarah holds. There's a smoke down towards the front side of E-Box. Not a lot on display right now of 100 Thieves again. After getting that opening kill, they call to freeze, call to wait, see what the response is like. But Syrah, who was keeping eyes trained on that angle, will go down to Xanto as he's crossing.
Nice trade back. 100 Thieves playing pretty slow here. Just looking for another kill to come their way. They do have the push in towards middle. Oh, you're going to lose his head on the solo mission. Maybe if they can get a bomb plant out here, they would be pretty happy. But there's no real utility. That bomb crossing is going to be tough. In the same vein, it's pretty passive hold from TDK here. Okay, Device and a double swing off the back of it. Nearly net success. Sugar's kept his cool. And the opportunity at the bomb plant has fallen away. Rain as well. Really, really quite low here. And they're actually looking to run the clock down on him and then take him down after the fact. So this has been made very awkward, and he will indeed fall. They feel that Artfrost on the AWP with an orthodox angle, I think, to kick off an AWP round. And they will walk straight into him. You know, the spam of the rifle drawing attention into his crosshair. So a really, really nice find for TDK. Artfrost thinking about a bit more. Nearly goes down there, but lucky to be alive.
Nice nade. Really nice nade. Rain. Down to 37, and all of it's come from HE's. The one at the start and the one here. Device has got a decent mid control, but he's actually going to relinquish it. He's fallen back towards the door. Looks like he might join up. the rest of the group. But as he drops down, he should be dead to rights, but Sugar just can't make use of what was a really good position. But through the flames, into the frying pan, as Xanta will get one and a second before he drops. But he can't deny this bomb going down. And now it's TDK on a retake. Axel in behind from E-Box. Right idea. He's got the right find. And it's all on Device just to roll back the years now. 1 versus 2 against a familiar foe of Axile. And Artfrost 2, who joins to give TDK a bit of an advantage. But retaking with an AWP is never easy. He's low, and so is the time. Axile has a kit. Artfrost has got to clear this back. Pillar, they don't do it properly.
Still gives him a lot of room. Not quite the kill, but yeah, it just strikes fear into TDK here. This setup is wild right now. They are just all over the place, to be honest, and very confusing to 100 Thieves. TDK playing with some serious discipline, though, man. Like, you know, thin shoulder peaks round corners, trying not to overswing too much, really working with their advantages. We did see it pretty early on from Axile. But since then, maybe they've tightened up. Maybe they've said, okay, let's not be giving silly fights away. This is a team that can complete rounds. Anthony at the back end of the site, but I'm going to get planted here. Looking for a gap. Not going to get it. So, some panic. It felt like he was in a good spot. I just praised them on their discipline. They've maybe overstepped instead.
$10 reload every day for 7 days. Go click on that banner down below. Rain opens things up onto Xanta.
Oh. Sugar a little trapped now. Doesn't quite know where to plant himself. Really lost his head a bit there. Will go down, and TDK, I think, going to move to the immediate save here. Unless any kills do gift themselves, which there's a bit of a chance. Axile is not a million miles away from a couple of players here, but unfortunately, I think the round starts to reveal itself as Axile pushes in. Bomb goes down on B. That will be that. Axile, though, like I say, still in a good spot. Gonna get one. Probably just take that away, and it's a little late. It's actually quite a quick move for 100 Thieves, which is not really what they have been known for here. Bursting forwards. Heavy contact, and Axile makes quick work of 2. Just tried to see what they could get away with at the end of the day, and it's not an awful lot here for 100 Thieves. I've got to be careful. Flashes, breaks of the smoke, etc. There is a flank brewing. Any kills are going to be useful. Sira, though, in a position where he doesn't quite feel strong enough, unfortunately, to get going just yet. They've recovered the bomb. I don't think that site is necessarily presenting itself. It's not looking great. Sira, though, the longest cook on a flank in history, may well come up for him. Oh my goodness, after all that, he jumps the gun far too early. Left in the 1 versus 2 now, and surely just not a chance. Catches the low HP Xanta, who maybe gives him a fight that he did not deserve. Suddenly, he has to locate Sugar. I think he heard him running around, knows that he has relocated. Tiny little bit of a leg, I feel, did stick out there. No one's seen it. No one's called it. Definitely seen now. 14 seconds. Sugar trying to play.
It's a great flash and a great find as well. He looks for 2 and maybe ever so slightly overextends.
Just a little. TDK, though, trying to get back into the game after being locked out for a few rounds. A really tough clutch in the previous as well. Slow build up in middle here. It's going to be more of a B lean for TDK. Where that comes from, not quite sure. So they have to kind of do something with it. Maybe it is into con. But they're not going to see anything at the other end of that. So looks a little scary over here. Nafany left by himself. And then I think Artfrost will just be looking to save the AWP again.
Yeah, I think you're right. Nafany. Oh, cleared by Boy. Nice find. No.
Towards pillar on A. It's like, okay, I can see that as a quick peek kind of spot. But we'll see. I think we're more concerned around what this mid-hold is going to do. Nice AWP find. Anthony with an off angle as well. Backed up, or he was. Now he is suddenly all alone. Yeah, he tries to make a move. It's fallen apart there. Just not able to bounce off of each other in the way that they wanted.
And of course, with new look IGL and, well, it's just essentially a new look system, it is something that take a bit of time to really get into place. But now looking good. Device, he's going to get caught, though, by Xanta. He's jumping above that smoke for information after getting his kill. And it gives one back over, but they look like they're going to cancel and route back towards this A site. There's still two here to meet them, so it's going to be far from an easy entry in. But as long as they stick together and trade, they should have no issues here. They've got the numbers advantage heading in towards A. Flash on the corner, perfectly placed spot. Frost, he's given the time to recover. Molly will force him out, and he will reposition. You got Axel keeping eyes trained on that camera. Smoke as Frost dies. Axel will swiftly follow suit, 6 feet under. A site open, round done. And all TDK can do here in round number 10 is save. Molly, that'll spur him forward. At that point, he's already a known quantity. Sugar opens up proceedings. It's Syrah to fall. Device, here's these steps, there's the AUG. Only good for one. Boy looks for a second, but Frost is so quick on the shot.
Yeah, still pretty nasty. Still definitely capable. Oh, Device, though, potentially opens the round up here. He's going to be heard. But does Xanta have a full lock on what he's done here? It would appear not. The Device has made it in deep, looking for a big wrap around the bomb as well. Going to take a while. Xanta seems to have somewhat of an idea. Goes chasing after him, maybe thinking that both players are together here. It's just the fact that Rain massively disjointed. So maybe the slowest game of Ring Around the Rosie. Benny Hill theme on 20% speed, but they have just avoided each other despite non-stop searching for one another. So Rain is going to slowly move in. B-bomb site is actually open. And with that smoke, it does give the game away. But they have a lot of scope here to go for a nice open plant. Catch them off guard. Xanta's still suspicious. Someone deep towards CT. It's all about timing. It's all about checking your angles. And Xanta, unfortunately, is going to miss that timing. So I think this is a doable 2 versus 3.
Yeah, I don't think it's impossible. The two vets they got for us on a shoulder spotted on Rain isn't going to help, that's for sure. He's technically given the luxury of a reposition, but it's only a brief one before Xanta swings and finds an Frost holding. As Poi gets up close, Frost keeping eyes trained on that right-hand side. Around the corner, Nafany goes for just a little information play and he'll get away with one. Poi was sneaking around the double doors and down he'll go. And the unfortunate thing is they missed the timing on getting revenge on Nafany. There's a world he can even get more because he spots the shadow, but Device knows all too well about it. Nice shot from him. He probably knows that his shadow was betraying him.
Rain once again looking to utilize this composition. Smokes will come down. Looking to move quickly and get that bomb planted. There are 3 CTs behind all this. So they're very, very ready. But the spams look good. The flash is also looking good. I was going to say, Rain surely spots this guy, but takes him a moment. It's honestly, it's doable. I mean, they are going to go for this, of course, because it is that last round of the half. Axile a little late to the party, but Artfrost has already gotten in there with the AWP. And this feels like it could happen for TDK. Axile leading the charge. Clean headshot. Devices far away from the bomb. He's the healthiest player. Certainly the one that I think they're going to need to rely on because everybody else is falling all too easily here. Syrah not taking any peeks. They're just waiting to get a tap onto the bomb.
For TDK on this map pick, which could be interesting for the series. Boy, he's going to be flashed out. He gets one. Frost wasn't flashed. Playing anti, so he'll be okay. And Agil can't trade immediately. Good information. They don't know there's loads outside of A.
Yeah, are they going to be able to work off of that, I suppose? Just rolling back here. Rain will get the smoke down towards Con. So That cuts off a little bit of an avenue, but it's a pretty good rotation around to middle. Often an area that players do forget on this map, especially, you know, A, B, and mid. Mid really important and feels like its own area of the map, really. Doesn't necessarily connect all that cleanly. So they've left it open, and that is exactly what TDK are looking to exploit. Device heard jumping, gets caught on the timing. Sira's already backed off, so how's this going to look?
Oh,
man, he was in a good spot, but needed the headshots, of course. Bomb going to get planted. TDK in with a really great chance of picking this one up.
well. Gil and Rain, unfortunately, there's just nothing really they can do in this spot. There was a couple of opportunities. The early fight by Poi, if he gets more than one, might have been a world there, but unfortunately just not to beat. Just too easy. An Art Frost double makes such a big difference. Sugar might get his second as well on this tail end. Rain holding, finds one head, makes it a second. Oh, and a third as well. Okay, Rain, there's a bit of something. He's bobbing and weaving. Change things for TDK. They should is the operative word, be able to tie this up 7 apiece. But we'll see, because an opening kill comes through for Sira. Poi will then find one on towards that B site as well. Gets information about more behind it.
Bomb plant coming in nice and easy here. Oh, Frost's going to find another, so suddenly we are even. Smoke goes down, it's a little annoying. Might try and boost above this smoke, but I don't think they're really going to have any luck with it. Everybody playing out towards B main. There's flashes, but no smoke, so I think they should have a nice open range here to work with. As soon as a tap on the bomb comes in, you're not going to expect like 3 at B main. It's pretty rare setup, actually. Interesting they smoke themselves off.
Yeah, that's...
I mean, just spamming away on the bomb. There's not really enough time. If there was a kit dotted in here, I think that would have been a really questionable decision. But there isn't a kit. They get the shooting gallery out. And I mean, losing pretty much everybody as well.
Flashing towards mid. Sira's here with the MP9. He has a lot of steps around him. He actually just can't do anything with that information. Our device is being spotted around camera. He's being run down by a Mac 10. The flash over is incredible from a Gil. It blinds up 2. And that gives Device the chance at 3. But Art Frost has got an idea very briefly before he loses his head and his life. Therefore, putting Axel in towards a 1 versus 2. And he's not exactly going quiet about it. He's made a lot of noise here. And he's also got no bomb.
Yeah, surely unwinnable here. I mean, TDK talked about risk aversion. I think they are perhaps erring on the side of a bit too respectful at times. Exile. Just, I mean, surely not, right? Like, 30 seconds left. You don't really want to save a Mac 10. Doesn't feel like a savable gun. Like, it's probably just better to try and charge in there and get some kill bonus, but
yeah,
surely not going to happen for him. Tries to split the difference as the molly comes in. And Gil holds the line. Advanced position up middle there. Beyond that, everybody coming in from B main. About to meet their makers, I think. Heavy contact, great timing. Flashes there, but it's a bit too late. Everybody's dead, Axile. Not going to be able to use
the effect on towards a Gil who just remains behind the pillar. They start taking this space. Has Device at range, and he has the chance to get multiple. Devi.
Santa seen and dealt with. A whole 100 Thieves side on this CT end looking totally alive. Completely different to the first half, it feels, you know, where they were battling, they were scrapping. Started to have some clean ones towards the end of the first half, but the CT side constantly in control, which is something that a CT side on Anubis are often robbed of just by existing. They're doing a really good job of nullifying that. Utility is very intentional. Sugar on a light tag. I figured he would have eaten the entirety of that nade, but not the case. I'm going to try and take control of Tom here. Oh, Poi tries to drag them in. Can we have a few here? Yes, we can. Vintage Rain on the spray down. Nafany all alone as he tries to clutch up, and so far, not a bad effort.
Should be clipped at just one in a team that's playing efficient. That's not the rain or fall to Xanta. Bit of support there from Nafany, but you see those stake odds have flipped. They'd sort of been leaning TDK's way more or less the entirety of this map so far, at least when we had seen them when they've been popping up. But this is the first time we've seen them when they've popped up, when, yeah, they've been favorable to 100 Thieves, and, you know, as we can see here, rightfully so.
Got to keep it one-sided. Cost-free. Poi will be put under pressure. It's Device that takes the damage. He's managed to hit a shot. But with Poi going down like that, it does become somewhat of a dangerous hold. Bomb going to hit the deck. Support is here, but again, still not quite convincing. And Xanta was on the right lines. Fortunately, doesn't commit to the idea of the smoke push. He'll be Axile. Was on that flank, but imagine if this was a 2 versus 1 the other way. It would feel so winnable for TDK.
30 seconds. I mean, Device is 1 foot in the... It starts well. Gil with the proceedings. Break on the smoke, though, will cost Device his life. Back into a 4 versus 4.
Oh! Sharp from Xanta. Doesn't quite net the next. Poi has done well there. 3 versus 3 now. Agil is the man to watch. Trying to get some timing. Takes an open stance. It's dangerous. He's traded. And honestly, you lose so much for that trade. So, not looking too good. But a quick flank here might be unexpected. They walk at the right time. Artfrost will give it half a look, but he's missed a bit of timing. Tries to lock in maybe a shadow. Surprises him. It's all going to be on Nafany to save the game, save the map here, save their pick. First comes in. A lot of damage dished out. Slowing down for a moment. Always in the right place at the right time. Does get traded. Rain. Trying to keep it together. Coming at him from all angles. He takes little chunks out of a lot of players, though. So I can certainly see his effectiveness coming into play. Axile has smoked con. Smoke con, guys. Don't worry about it. Even though he's got a teammate in there. All the same, they get the bomb down and just battling for survival here. Orp still in play. Artfrost, the one big standout, it feels. Him and Nafany to save many rounds, but Artfrost going to have to do it again here. Flash comes in. They're pushing close. Crazy no-scope needed.
Felt that Nafany was the real threat. So, let's see as we get back underway. It is map number 2 here in this series. 100 Thieves started so well in their opponents, and they're looking to see if they can continue that streak and take this one 2-0 to kickstart this qualifier.
Starting fast as well, not wasting any time as they get down middle. Oh, it's a nice little contact flash, but it's panicked, right? Comes a bit late. They will trade one back, and they've got Rain kind of on a flank here from underneath. It's all about the timing as to whether he's spotted from behind. Surely goes down to Artfrost, but he's still able to get a kill and dip back in. But the CTs have got control of the bomb. So what on earth is going on in this round? I think is what a lot of us are asking. And rightfully so, because I don't know what to make of this. Sugar looking to try and outflank. Artfrost catches one. Nearly messes it up, but he does get it done. And we'll be down to the 3 versus 2 now.
And the fact that you're in a position where you're having to, like, double back and clear every corner in your own spawn to then reset the round is pretty dicey. But C4 scooped up, and TDK do give over this control. They're happy to sit back and sort of invite this pressure in towards the site itself and play it a bit more like a defaulty round rather than where they were so far forward. You could make the argument they were sort of overextended. But now we're barreling towards B, and if Sugar falls, has changed things. There's a molly for the cross, but still behind it. Oh.
And then teams that are much more below you, you're expected to win. Don't get much off of it. Of course, punching up, very important. But if you lose those games, not as detrimental. So it's kind of the ones I feel when you're evenly matched that it's like teams you're going to be, in theory, struggling against, running it close against.
Yeah.
So if you get the win, get a few points, get a few ranks, but ultimately a team that you don't have to see again for a very long time, and they might go flying down the ranks themselves if things go south. So, important game here.
Yeah, that's it. Well, all down to 3, 400 Thieves. It's a low buy here, though, so it's not exactly like it's a round that we care too much about. Constellation kills all we're looking for, and there's one of them. Device will get his. Any more for any more. He's got the right idea at the very least. Looking for that pixel shot. He'll be met with a nade. And Cyril will eventually fall. That's the bomb with it as well. Device is also a known quantity with...
Also on 100 Thieves. Can they start delivering their own map pick? As we've mentioned, not one. Oh, that looks super safe. Great little break open there. As they're already full firing squad behind it. A lot of damage taken on the backside, but they will ultimately be a man up, but only briefly. Art Frost threading that needle, finding a big kill.
Device. Can I start moving forward? They've boosted on towards Palm Part. There's still plenty of time to work with here as well. I mean, Dice is not exactly going quiet about it as he takes his top car control. They can do a boost of their own. Rain's here. It's a good spot as well to play anti-flash and to throw over the supporting utility. And then they come. There's 2 here to meet them, so you've got to be a little careful. This could be dicey. Smoke down, and it is that smoke that does not affect plant bots. So Sugar's angle can be good. Very often cleared, though. They're going to look that way. Not properly, so he does get his before dropping down. Xanta, edge of the smoke stuff, as he will find one of his own before being traded. Bomb scoot back up. Aguil's flanking, but he's so late in doing this, and he'll die anyway. So yes, Bomb.
So TDK got to be careful not to get too ahead of themselves. Not let that creep in again. Device going to melt, but he's unafraid. Really fighting fire with fire in this banana control, which again is a little against the grain, but something that 100 Thieves enjoy doing and seem to be finding bits of success with. Xanta sticking around. Little does he know, 4 players on the other side of this one, watching out for the boost. He will indeed find a couple, but it's his teammates that are falling. His teammates that let him down, and they will get the bomb plant once again.
Flash in. Nafany will find. Poi will fall and takes a bit of damage, but he's given the luxury of getting out there. Oh, Frost got the right idea. This is a bold move on the re-aggress. I don't hate it. He should be able to get one. I was going to say dead to rights and towards mid, but 0 180s.
Rain in a good spot. They seem weary of long. Put a full freeze on this, and the bomb is nowhere near the action. Sugar, timing peak. Flash down for him as well as he tries to look for another. I think namesake-wise, they'll know that Sira is around. He can't quite catch the player. Have those footsteps been heard? Well, he's certainly been seen now. Nade round the corner does a little bit of damage, but 3 on the site itself feels like a sure enough hold to get this one done. 15 seconds on the clock as well for the T-side to work with. They pick up the pace, and you know what? It doesn't look bad. Aguil to find the first. Oh, man. And Sugar has fluffed his lines as Sira takes him down. In the nick of time, they get that plant. Xanta can still clutch this, though.
He's got a kit. I'm just trying to keep an eye out to see if any of these people have util on the floor. Like, if he can pick up a smoke, it puts him in an okay spot. I think, yeah, he's been, like, walking over the bodies, hoping that he's scooped. Frost. You've got this orb. What do you do with it? First find. Successful, because Syrah's back is turned. How about a second behind it? Miss shot. He jumps on the angle up close. Combat orping. Frost might have given them life here. And Orp alone, he's gone for 4. Frost is a menace in this round. As Device dealt with an AK scooped up at the last match.
So good to watch when he comes together. Really is one of the hotter prospects in Tier 2 for my money. Maybe had little tastes. Maybe some of those bigger teams are just not going to check in with him again. But I see Shiro having a bit of a struggle this year. So you never know. Rounds like that, good for your show reel to get it sent around. And they are back with some confidence, of course. Nafany to find the opener here. 100 Thieves have been blindsided in the previous, and it hasn't finished just yet. They just picked themselves back up off the canvas, and TDK looking to put them right back down again.
Frost. He got for us. Oh, he's actually got a tag. Oh, and then he'll re-peek in. He is full of confidence right now. My, oh my. There's sheer aura right now. Look at the KD. Hilarious. Actually hilarious.
From Stake, when you join up, you get that $10 reload every day for 7 days. So now might be a good time. Especially like right now, because Syrah's just found the opener. And 100 Thieves, we've seen them have some efficacy with these lower buys. Nafany round the corner. They're going to get jump peek. They'll take a trade at this stage. It's Xanta that you got to watch and see what he's capable of. A tough angle as he just keeps moving around this door. So damn good. Nearly saves the round, but not quite. The bomb is getting out of there. Sugar's on the chase. Sugar's on the chase. He's going to drop him as well. I think Poi was a bit hesitant to fully run away and then decided to commit. So it's down to the 1 versus 1 between Device and Sugar. 2 players who a decade ago you never would have thought anything like this they would meet. But here they are on Inferno in the big 26. Device unsure of where he's moved to. Smoke going to go down. And Sugar has lost control of that bomb. So really gave him a lot of space there. That allows him to reset this.
Bomb down. Onto open. Sugar just gonna... They're not too worried.
Oh, nice flash. Only results in 1, though. So again, the really aggressive answer from both teams. And 100 Thieves able to get their banana control. What do they want to do with it? Rotations come across from TDK, so it's painfully predictable at this stage. Gil's in the right kind of area. They're not pushing into him, but they are indeed in the apartments. So it's a tough one. Could go either way. T-side lacking a bit of utility. Ooh, and the unasked for smoke. You know, you can feel that TDK are perhaps a little bit nervous. Nice little nade, though.
They're grouped there. This is a big ask. Smoke blocked. Actually kind of blocked into a nice position for the CTs. This is a healthy gap on that left-hand side. And Sugar going to try and shell up here around this front water smoke himself to try and make it actually favorable for him. This is kind of nice, but he just gets spammed, and Xanta flashed off the angle. They lose the sight, and now the flank's being accounted for. Smoke, fade, Xanta. Nice delivery though from him. The nade, that's a good one. It's a really good one. The flash is fantastic, but so is the preemptive spray. What is happening in this one? It's Frost all alone. His molly should clear out of position, and his swing will find the head of Syrah. So it's all on Agil. He opts for his 3rd separate rifle in this round. He's open to CT, and Agil's not peeking at all. He's not showing face. There's a kit to work with, but there's not a lot of time. He's got to tap. He might even have to stick this defuse, to be honest. Flash round, spamming. Oh my god, he's so blind. Nafany nearly resets himself. He was dead, whether it was to the shot or to the HE. To be honest, and Xanta, honestly, I feel like he should have just stood tall there. He probably would have got the kill.
It's true. It is true. Really devolved, though. Very, very chaotic all of a sudden in these past few rounds, which is kind of surprising to see. Rain will find one over on B. They're hoping for some movement on A. TDK also starting to get the read that 100 Thieves love going for these solo kind of moves. And, well, Rain has perfectly figured this one out. Not his first rodeo, that's for damn sure. A bomb to recover, and then got a cross up from T stairs. I think I heard an AWP shot ring off, so I don't know if a kill was spotted. And that's why the shot indeed went. And I believe they're on the boost here. Okay, a Gil, thank goodness, has managed to recover a smoke, so he should just about make it out, but it's looking a little scary. Art Frost takes him down, and Rain with the clutch.
Surely impossible, right? Bomb is dropped in such a horrible spot. How does he just get through the gauntlet here? Try and pick up the C4. He's getting spammed. He's shifting. Where is it? He does get it, and he gets through. No way, Rain. 7 seconds.
Leading from the front.
What a weird round, man.
Yeah, I know. The whole thing just is all over. But it is a 4 versus 2. We have to go back to remember that as well. Yes, it's absolutely insane the way that it's done. You just see how calm he is, though. He's like...
Map 2. He's going to play at range with the Eagle. Boy, up close. First find is great, and the second is just as sharp as well. And no shocker that Nafany's going to reposition after he's flashed off that angle, because with shots like that, it's a scary one to try and be the one to hold down the 4. But they've lost B site, and you can kind of see for Frost and Axel, they want nothing to do with this retake.
Yeah, Nafany goes down easily. And Sira's over here to cancel the save, but he does get spotted and taken down. Kind of just a rinse and repeat of the first map, to be honest with you. I think 100 Thieves, you know, again, potentially struggling to fully understand the TDK approach and what are we going to get and what style of play, but 100 Thieves able to adjust really, really effectively. What's going on in the exits, guys? This map is just... What is going on? This is just insane.
Effect TDK. I just don't feel like they're as consistent in terms of individuals as we're getting out from 100 Thieves. Nafany will open up proceedings, but it's Poi quick on the trade. And Sira finds Sugar with the nade. He'd already been softened up by Rain. Such a nice one to get the dunk on. Get the numbers advantage. Xanta's here, still waiting for them to creep through that smoke into his top banana.
Oh, clean find from Rain as he continues delivering. Art Frost, though, will get one of his own as he returns it. Still, solid man advantage, a confirmation of the location of Art Frost. I mean, to be honest, that is a good, 60% of the life force for TDK, it feels like. So once you know where he's at, you hit the other bomb site. It's a pretty simple strategy. It works well for now, but Art Frost is still in proceedings, coming from middle. Ooh, a lot of damage taken. Survives, though. Sira. Just one bullet required. Just nice, clean body shot to get... Actually, so that might, you know, like the 20-year anniversary, because it's a gun that, you know, was in previous editions. Either way, we've got the B hit unraveling here. Maybe in a difficult way, actually. They were very, very blind there, but... Range just smoked off. He can't help with this at all. Device goes down all too easily, and Art Frost, the demon, is here. Rain deals with him and is still alive, able to keep some control. We saw him have a decent pistol moment. He's on the P2K, so he's obviously feeling himself as somewhat of a pistol player, but the Goosh comes in. His day's numbered. It's on the Julie's boys. Certainly doable. 2 more to get through. It's going to be on Poi. Can he find it here?
That was like the first time where I started like properly like playing CS like all the time kind of thing.
Yeah, sure.
Like I started playing in 2016, but it wasn't like I was still like probably mainly playing FIFA. But that was like I remember that time like quite vividly because I was really trying to make it a thing on Nuke. Didn't work.
Yeah,
but
right.
I will still to this day be saying I've got clips from me from like between like 2016.
The more you know. The more you know. The ranked riddle really does get you.
What was like we were yesterday talking about like the pistols with numbers in it.
Yeah,
as part of that rank riddle. That was that actually like I never really thought about it. But there's more with numbers than without.
Yeah,
actually crazy. Axel. Rubies are proceedings here in a incredibly important round as Poi will fall. And after a bit of a spam back and forth, he relinquishes the position. Rain just didn't want to fight this. He knows that Device is going to be better off. And he does. He proves exactly why. On that angle, the orb's always favored as Rain will flash himself in towards the fight. And it's an absolute perfect pot flash from Rain as he gets 2 for it. That is so well played. He's got the pressure.
Time to get a little bit of your $10 reload for today. Device. Ooh, to open up, they underestimate how many there are at long, but everybody looking good now. Sierra keeps him coming. A Gil will go down, but
yeah, they've not offered up a lot to Inferno. Let's see, there's a pop coming through in towards the A site, and Device is there. He's got highlights upon highlights in this exact position. Big box on site, and he's looking to replicate another one. Nade on towards a Gil doesn't really do a lot, to be honest. They are in towards Mini, and Xanta and Axel combine well as he gets 2, but a Gil's still here.
He goes down very quickly, though. So it is just going to be on the AWPer. Oh!
You know, the recovery in that previous was quite a big one. That was 5 in a row required. They got the first, and then it all fell flat. But, I mean, this one, not to be. A Gale turns at the worst possible time. But Device is still here. 1 for him. Looks for a little more, and he actually gets kind of unfortunate there. He might give this one a little repeat, but at the same time, they're just losing control over the A site. He knows there's also a player in behind too, so he's stuck in 2 minds. He's 180ing, he's doubling back, and he should be dead in just a moment. He is. Or for Xanta, as will the round. So just as you hit map and series point, TDK bite back, but still a long, long road to recovery.
Yeah, and just always a classic here that we see. I think we're going to have to, you know, like we talked about this the other day. You kept track of like force buys and stuff when they were pretty successful and unsuccessful, and maybe we should stop force buying as much, you know, whatever kind of conversation we were having at that time a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Might be worth keep
comfortable in terms of the firepower just because of a Gil and Poi, but maybe Devi can bail them out. An opener here would be lovely. Arm spotted. He just can't confirm the kill.
Oh, a little bit tough. Boy does get it done. And another. They're desperately trying to track him down. Wallbang is good. He will fall. Goodness me. Nafany heavily able to find him. Device joins the dead. So 3 versus 3 here. The rotations are really quick, but maybe a bit too quick. You know, they're quite overzealous in their peaks. Smoke is not quite good enough. A Gil could certainly do something with this, and he does. 5-7 out. Oh, backed up by Sugar, thank goodness. Sierra finds himself all alone. Knows that one has to be low. Location of both has been revealed as well, so it is doable. I think he's looking to play it late. Maybe even a soft save here. Does get 1. Not loads of time left, so he's going to have to just hightail it. Hope that the kill comes in. What does he do with this smoke? Get on that bomb, and maybe a crazy hold. I don't think he's quite going to have time. It's going to be close. He might have it, though. He might have it. Yeah, he does. My goodness. That is crazy from Sarah. Everybody